My daughter-in-law is proposing to my son, and I couldn't be happier. My daughter-in-law, a pediatrician named Lexi, called me today with the most wonderful news. She intends to propose to my son. Lexi is such a sweet, hardworking, thoughtful, no-nonsense woman, and my son always remarks on how loved and respected he feels by her. I have never seen him happier. It warms my heart to see him so serious with someone after all these years. She is truly the daughter I have always dreamed of. I raised my son as a single mother for 29 years and had to be both mom and dad to him. His father walked out after his birth. Seeing him so deeply in love and respected by someone as amazing as Lexi fills me with pride and joy. I get to be girly with her and share my love of jewelry, which I leave entirely to her. The entire family adores her, and they are all excited to meet her. I already call her my daughter-in-law and consider her part of the family. Little does she know that my son has already bought her a ring and plans to propose during her birthday vacation in September. I am so happy for them. I cannot wait to see their futures develop as spouses and eventually as parents when the time comes. My heart is overflowing with happiness and excitement for their journey ahead. Update 1. My son Sean recently reached out to me with a request. He asked if I could take Lexi ring shopping with me, since I'm in the process of designing a new ring for myself. He thought it would be the perfect opportunity for Lexi to see different styles and find her ideal ring. Sean shared with me that Lexi prefers something simple and not overly flashy. She told him, "Anything bigger than 2 carats is for ego. I would just like a simple solitaire under 2 carats with no fancy band and a meaningful engraving." While Sean, being a successful environmental attorney, wanted to splurge on something beautiful and expensive for Lexi. Her preferences are clear. A little backstory. When they were dating and Sean was struggling to land a big law job, Lexi supported him without a complaint. She always told him, "If I was in my residency and you had your big job, you'd do the same. We just have to be patient, it will come, and one day we will laugh about it at our wedding." Lexi does enjoy expensive things, but she firmly believes that her fancy habits and tastes are hers to finance, never putting that burden on Sean. I'm taking Lexi to my jeweler this Friday, and I'm incredibly excited to see her pick out her ring. Eat it. Sean originally purchased a 3-stone ring that was 3.5 carats. When he spoke with Lexi and she said under 2, he needed my help. I bought that ring off of him to add to my collection / to keep for them for the future. Update 2. Friday. Lexi has been looking at simple, plain bands with solitaires, ovals, pair, round, and my jeweler, Groovy Greg, has been taking notes on the pieces that caught her eye. Thankfully, when I was designing my new ring, she tried it on, and she's my size. On the flip side, Lexi got Sean's ring size from his best friend. She found a beautiful white gold band for Sean with their birthstones, sapphire. She even had it engraved, but she hasn't disclosed what it says. And yes, she had it designed by Groovy Greg as well. She is returning to pick it up in July. Saturday, I sent photos and notes to Sean from myself and Greg, and we are designing a white gold 1.5 carat solitaire, VVS, for Lexi. Ring should be ready for pickup in August. So things are rocking and rolling on both ends. I wish I could share this with my husband or ex-husband, but I know they'll spill the beans. Thank you for listening to this old lady talk about her updates. Update 3. Lexi picked up the ring with me last Thursday, and she absolutely loves it. Since I never had a daughter, I asked her if we could go to the nail salon for manicures and pedicures before my family reunion. It was such a special bonding moment, and I couldn't help but gush to everyone who would listen about how proud I am of her and how much I love her. I even saw her tearing up a little. I've never had a good mother-in-law experience myself. My ex-MIL pointed a loaded shotgun at my stomach when I was 6 months pregnant with Sean. Lexi has also had her share of a horrible MIL, who would steal her money and speak poorly of her. It means the world to me that we can heal that wound for each other and build a loving relationship. Sean also visited me, and we had a family reunion. I accidentally referred to Lexi as his future fiancé to my boss. I'm a bit worried that one of them, Lexi or Sean, may have heard me slip up. Fingers crossed that I didn't spoil the surprise. Sean is set to pick up the ring in 2 weeks, and we're all so excited. September can't come soon enough. Update 4. Lexi showed me her completed proposal book yesterday. The book is so beautiful and thoughtful. I know Sean is going to be blown away when he sees it. Meanwhile, Sean is still figuring out his proposal plan. He mentioned that the weather might mess with his original idea, so he's got a bit of reworking to do. I know he'll come up with something great. Had a little run-in with my ex-husband and his wife recently at a concert. Funny enough, he also suspects Sean will propose soon. We both agree that Sean's relationship with Lexi has always been different, so much more mature and meaningful than his past ones. His wife, however, wasn't too pleased. She's the only one who hasn't met Lexi yet, and she seemed a bit sour about it. She even pulled me aside to ask what Lexi is really like. I just told her the truth. Lexi is the perfect match for Sean. I would never speak poorly of her because, 1, there's nothing negative to say, and 2, I've been in those shoes before, dealing with in-laws who weren't kind, and I wouldn't wish that on anyone. I'm just so excited for them. Hopefully, I'll be able to share photos of the art book after they've proposed already. Can't wait. Final update. The kids are officially engaged. Lexi proposed on day 2 of their vacation, while it was still Sean's birthday, and to say it was magical would be an understatement. Sean was completely caught off guard, was so touched by Lexi's proposal that he cried the entire time. Thank goodness for those satin pages she used in the beautiful art book she made him. He said it was the most thoughtful thing he's ever received, and was about to propose right then and there. However, Sean felt Lexi deserved better than the ring he had with him at the time. He said it didn't live up to what she truly deserves, especially after knowing that her first engagement ring from her past marriage was a stainless steel toy ring. So fast forward to the final night of their vacation. A fancy dinner, and when they got back to their suite, he made the moment theirs. He played their favorite song, and they danced together in their hotel room. Then, in a beautiful, private moment, he proposed to her with a stunning ring she absolutely adored. My beautiful babies are officially engaged, and I couldn't be more thrilled. I finally have a daughter, and I'm over the moon to be able to wedding plan with her.